Hi, boys and girls. Well, today we're going to take a look at transportation, then and now. So, transportation, that's a very long word. Transportation. Wonder how many syllables is in that word. See if you can figure it out and let your teacher know. Transportation, then and now. Do you remember driving around in a car like this? Yeah, I didn't think so. These cars are pretty old. They're definitely back in the past. They're in the then. Cars nowadays look very different. And I bet you cars in the future will probably look different again. So let's take a look at transportation from then and now. Hmm. Transportation carries people from one place to another. Transportation has changed over time. So back in the past, we did not used to have engines. So the engine that we had was this kind of engine, which is a what? A horse, you're right. A horse provided the power in order for this vehicle to move, to get from one place to another. Now, engineers invented engines, and those can pretty much drive. Long ago, streetcars took people through the city. Now, subways take people under the city. So streetcars ran through the cities, subways go under the cities. That way they take up less space. Long ago, ships took people to find new lands. Not too many people traveled by ship. It was a long and arduous journey. That means pretty difficult. But now, bigger ships carry people to places they know. They may not know it at first, but maybe they'll learn about it when they get there. Long ago, trains moved along the tracks. Now trains race even faster across the land. So we had the old steam engine that ran by coal and fire that heated up the water, which created the steam to power the engine. And now we have trains that run with electricity and magnets, pushing and pulling and using those kinds of forces. Long ago, the first car was built. Do you think you would want to ride on that car? What about if it was raining or snowing? Really hot. Now, cars come in many colors and sizes. And what say you had a lot of people in your family? Would they all fit? Do they fit in the vehicle you have now? Long ago, airplanes began to fly in the sky. I don't think there's room for too many passengers on this plane. Now airplanes fly very high and far, which is great because now people can get from one country to another country in a much faster, more efficient manner than long ago. Long ago, people only dreamed of outer space. If I could just get to the stars and the moon. And now, spaceships take us there. Here's our transportation timeline. Looks like there's a lot of inventions on this one. In 1786, the steamboat is invented. In 1804, the first steam engine on rails is used. In 1832, the first streetcar in Harlem, New York was pulled by horses. In 1841, families began to travel west in covered wagons on the Oregon Trail. In 1873, cable streetcars first run in San Francisco, California. In 1903, the Wright brothers take the first flight in an airplane. That happened at Kitty Hawk. In 1904, New York City's subway opens. That's not the Subway sandwich shop. That's the subway that runs underground. In 1908, the Ford Model T automobile is introduced. In 1936, the first Volkswagen Beetle is developed. In 1969, people land on the moon in a spacecraft. In 1981, the first space shuttle is sent into space. So definitely transportation has changed over time from what they used to have in the past to what they have now. I wonder what things will look like in the future. Hey, what a great idea! Okay, scientific inventors, I need you to design a car, what it will look like in the future. You're going to need to make a plan. And on that plan, you'll need to label it so people know what parts they're looking at. So think carefully, what would a vehicle look like? And we've included a link of a funny story about a little boy who has invented a car that is super incredible. All right, inventors, get thinking. Create those cars.